Steve Gillespie, Hall of Fame coach from Kotzebue and Nikiski, and I'm a longtime sports and wrestling broadcaster from Sitka, and we're here to do the state championship matches for Alaska, Matt. Our first match at 103 pounds features Michaela Hutchison of Skyview. This is a recreation, number 1 seed with a record of 40-4 versus Aaron Boss, sophomore of Colony, who's the number 2 seed, ranked 2nd in Northern Lights and the state freestyle champion in 2005. And we lost the audio in the original. There was technical difficulties and we lost the audio. So this is a recreation as we start the 103-pound match as they jockey for position, Coach.
Well, we're not going to be able to really keep track of what the time frame is of this match as it was during real time, but again, we'll be able to follow up the action as we went ahead and watch Michaela and also Aaron Boss. Again, I can just state it, jockeying for a position. Again, working hard off the bottom right now, Michaela Hutchison, as Boss continued to tie her up through the course of the whole match and really working the heck out of that front headlock. There's a break in the action.
As they are... we're recreating this right after the championship matches. As Hutchison in with a shot, comes up, Boss backs out of it, and now he's trying to tie up the arms of Hutchison, looking for a shot of his own. Coach?
You know, again, 2 quality programs as you've got Boss as the head coach, Fred McKinney, really trying to work a lot of magic there at Colony, and then also too Neldon Gardner, longtime coach there for the Skyview Panthers in their respective corners, working these strategies for this final match, championship match, and possibly even a history-making match here for Michaela Hutchison of Skyview High School.
Well, as we said in the original voiceover that we lost, this match has national significance as well as state champion significance. This will be the first girl in Alaska state history to win a state championship in the boys division, and also, as we understand, the first girl in the nation to win a state championship in the boys division in the various state wrestling championships. If they're dancing, tied up, neither wrestler with a real serious shot, as that ends the first period with our score 0-0.
0-0, and again, making some history was Michaela last year as she became the first gal to go ahead and move into the state finals. She beat a gentleman out of Juneau, Alaska last year. And again, her sister, Melina, was a senior in high school for Skyview, went ahead and set her own history as being a state placer. She placed 3rd in the state tournament, and that was a 1-2-3 and abbreviated 4A season. There, when she was a senior in high school, out of bounds are the wrestlers, Michaela Hutchison and Aaron Boss of Colony High School, as Boss will go ahead and move to the down position once again, and Michaela will cover it up.
Michaela, a good rider, a very good technician. We've had girls wrestling in Alaska for a number of years now, about 20 years since they really started coming out and wrestling with the boys. What's the difference? Why is Michaela Hutchison on the verge of possibly winning a state championship while the other girls haven't fared so well?
I think you got to take a look at what's going on. You know, you go to the home first, a tremendous amount of history and tradition out of that family with Zeb Hutchinson, then Melina, now Michaela, also Eli, who we'll see later on this evening at 135 pounds as he makes his way towards being a 4-time state champion. But again, it's just a lot of work in the home, and also too just that natural tenacity that family has as far as producing these wrestlers. And there's a stall call on Aaron Boss of Colony as he cannot do much off the bottom as Michaela continues just to work on the top for Skyview.
Well, she's tried to get an arm bar in, and then she's also tried to tilt. She's got the arm tied up now, and she's in total control on top as we recreate this 103-pound match. And Boss, a very good wrestler in his own right, wearing the silver uniforms, the championship uniforms, championship match uniforms of the Colony Knights. And 2-time Greco-Roman state champion, state freestyle champion, and outstanding wrestler in his own right.
You know, they just had a stalemate call with an armbar in, not doing much was Boss on the bottom. Michaela not able to turn. She rubs that arm, trying to get a little blood back into it as she continues to try to get deep on those arm bars. Referees are conferring at the table. It's off the screen. You're not able to see that at this time. And again, Michaela trying to make a run at, as Eric was stating here, a run at being the first female state champion, possibly in the United States, as Boss takes the down position. Michaela covers.
Well, they were wrestling in for the regional championship, and it went right down to the wire with Michaela Hutchison getting a reversal with 5 seconds left to win that match 4-2 last week in the regional Northern Lights Regional Championship as they go out of bounds. And Boss comes back, sets down. Now, he has not been able to get away. Now he makes a good effort. Tries a roll. Michaela tries to get back points. Doesn't quite have him holded there long enough to pick up the back points on the tilt.
Well, the head official really had to come around to see, and as you can see right there, and you could probably do the counting at home, possibly a 2 count, maybe even a 3 count, but no back points were given to Michaela Hutchison. That was kind of a pivotal point there in the second period of this match, as Michaela now go ahead and choose down as we begin the third period. 0-0 is our score, and Michaela Hutchison is now down. And Aaron Boss will cover.
And Aaron Boss, all Michaela Hutchison has to do is get the escape to take the lead in this match. And Boss trying to ride her out. A hard thing to do with these 100-pounders, as they are usually pretty good at getting up and out with all that quickness. And not a lot of upper body strength to hold the opponent down. As we have a potentially dangerous, as Boss tried to put in the crossbody ride, and Michaela Hutchison came up on it.
Again, a pivotal time, and again, we take a look at the possibility of back points there towards the end of that second period. Great crowd support, and again, we hope that the dub-over has the crowd involved in this when this is replayed, because it was an incredible moment towards the end of this match, as this crowd was electrified with the actions that you're about to see here in the next minute and 10 seconds.
Well, those of you who will be watching this tape, most of you know the results of this match. It was an incredible experience here. Of course, this whole tournament was an incredible experience, as we had 2 4-time state champions, 2 huge upsets, a defending state champion upset at 171, a defending 2-time state champion upset at, and an All-American upset at 189 pounds. And then we had this match, which is going to go right down to the wire here. And Boss doing a great job riding in his own right, Coach.
Gets a little high right here, and I tell you, Michaela Hutchison loves to take advantage of this, as she's about ready to come out in her own rights, as he got too high. Great scramble situation there by Aaron Boss as he comes around. Michaela trying to pick the hands and trying to get those hips out and see if she might be able to go ahead and make a turn on Boss.
Nice mat return by Boss. He nearly had a tilt of his own for back points. No back points worked out there. It evens up because Michaela didn't get him earlier. Now he's trying to tilt again, trying to get the head under.
The forced half right there. The legs in, the forced half is trying to work, but again, Michaela trying to come out the backside as she's trying to block with an inside tie with that leg in the arm, and she goes ahead. Now she's blocking with that right arm. She can get out and around. Whiz her in by Boss to help block as well, and Michaela will try to get up to her feet.
And the crowd is going wild at this point as Michaela comes in, and there she wins. She gets her escape. There's about 15 seconds left. She's ahead 1-0. The crowd is screaming. You can see them in the background there. They're going wild. Boss desperately trying to get the takedown. Michaela's got the arms locked up, and that is the match. Michaela Hutchison, the first girl to win the state championship in Alaska history. Coach?
Well, just an outstanding effort. I tell you, you can see the crowd behind them, the opposing coaches applauding the effort, and what a great situation for Michaela Hutchison, also for wrestling in general here in the state of Alaska and around the country. Michaela Hutchison, state champion at 103 pounds.